One Page Weekly with Nick Slavik. Sowing. Data plus feelings. I think about marshmallows a lot. More specifically, how marshmallows were used in one of the most famous social experiments of the 1900s, the Stanford Marshmallow Experiment. I was introduced to this experiment when I was young. It goes like this. Kids were given an option to have one marshmallow now, or two if they waited 15 minutes. Kids from more stable upbringings waited longer than kids from unstable upbringings. They could trust that the reward would be there if they waited. Only 30% waited for the two marshmallows. And honestly, I'm surprised it's that high. I have plenty of marshmallows in front of me now, and I find myself thinking this thought many times in a day. Have I done what is right for the future result I intend? And are things already working and progress is being made, but just not super evident right now? Harder to answer than you think. Take marketing, for example. Some marketing brings immediate leads. Some is chalked up to brand building or name recognition. Some unscrupulous marketers will tell you it's working when it's not. Some of the marketing I did 2 to 3 years ago is paying huge dividends now, thank God, but was not certain it would at the time it was launched. We converted more than 20% more clients from first-time users of our services to repeat relationship status in the last 12 months. The definition of slow, plodding, consistent effort and trust. I feel now about many things in my life the same way I feel about that huge bet years ago. Unsettled. But marketing is not the only area of my life where I sow seeds. And I'm not talking radish seeds, which germinate almost immediately. I'm talking white oak trees. Literally white oak trees. I planted hundreds of tiny little sticks on my farm, knowing that if all goes well, my grandchildren will enjoy their shade. Me and my wife, Toots? Likely not. I sow seeds in my physical life, my mental life, with my wife and kids, relationships, businesses, my estate, and my community. It's not all delayed gratification, as some things are just quick wins. But the real, lasting, and deeply meaningful goals in my life are seeds I've sowed with planning, forethought, risk, and a whole pile of hope. So I find myself now standing in the field of my life. There are some tiny bright green nubs sticking out of the ground, my quick wins. And there are hundreds of little sticks, some with their own bright green buds, and some that show no signs of life. Year after year, I check them, supplement with more plantings and mourn the loss of the ones that didn't make it. But I constantly remind myself that I'm creating a forest with sowing trees, fruiting shrubs, waving native prairie, and vibrant wild flowers. I remind myself of the way the mature versions of these make me feel. It keeps me on track. But I can't control the weather, plant diseases, or any other exogenous shocks. And if I'm being honest, I'm fine with that. But I still cannot shake this feeling. Have I already done the foundational work to achieve what I want to achieve? Is this the most amazing forest ever, but it just needs time to grow? Are my businesses on the right course? We just need the data from the summer. Will my kids be all right? Will I be all right? Could I have done more? Did I do the right things at the right times? Am I too late? If I didn't, is there time to fix it? Having faith in something when you were not raised to do so is unnatural, but a good challenge for somebody like me. I've grown to trust my ad hoc board of advisors, friends, peers, and performance coaches. With their guidance, I've dug the holes, dropped in the sticks and seeds, followed the watering instructions, and now I just wait. No easy task for the hypervigilant man, but a good test of my ability to execute what I told everybody I was going to execute. I look forward to following up 3 decades from now, hopefully from under the shade of a middle-aged white oak tree on the farm with my wife and kids. This has been One Page Weekly with Nick Slavik.